welcome to the news. I am Sergio Brito. Coming up this evening, National Reconciliation Party held their Congress in Gain Sanjal on Saturday. PDOIS also had their Congress on Sunday at the Caraba Hotel, where a transformative agenda was, of course, announced. And our guest today on News Review is comedian Alhaji Mohammed. But first, we'll begin with the newspapers. The Standard newspaper is reporting that DOI has announced a new transformative agenda. Gambia government spends over $239 million on vehicle maintenance in only 4 years. Presidential advisor explains Barrow's silence on draft constitution, and GDC's Mama Kande accuses Barrow of failing to respect people's will. NRP working on full merger with President Barrow's National People's Party, according to the party leader and Tourism Minister, Honorable Ahmad Ba. Let's take a look at some of these stories in detail. The People's Democratic Organization for Independence and Socialism, DOI, has announced a new transformative agenda 2021 designed towards building a progressive Gambia divorced from ignorance and poverty. The DOI leadership also renewed its call for all progressive democratic forces to unite for a system change to save the Gambia from its current predicament. The government of the Gambia is said to have spent over $239 million on vehicle maintenance in 4 years. The Gambia government has spent a staggering $239 million on vehicle maintenance alone since President Barrow came to power in 2017. As of December 2019, as per the vehicle control records, the government has a total number of 925 vehicles, of which 12% are project vehicles, while 88 comprises VIP and regular pool users. But none of these vehicles was registered as a government vehicle under certain ministries, departments and agencies. There are also 266 motorcycles for mail delivery and order office services. The massive spending on maintenance is associated with the absence of appropriate institutional and regulatory framework, inefficiency in procurement, amongst others. Presidential advisor explains Barrow's silence on rejected draft constitution. President Adama Barrow's political advisor has said the president has no cause to make a public remark on the rejected draft constitution because he does not dictate people's consents. The president has since been accused of masterminding the rejection of the draft constitution, fueled by his perceived reluctance to make public comments as deadlocks over contentious provisions of the draft remain. Last week, a consortium of political parties, civil society and religious organizations agreed on a resolution to task the president to facilitate a national dialogue in a bid to iron out the deadlocks over the draft constitution. But speaking to the Standard newspaper, on the sidelines of the inauguration of a 50 million exercise book printing machine at the GPPC annex in Kanifing, Siaka Jata argued that President Barrow is not the Chief Justice or Attorney General to oblige him to be given public speeches on the matters relating to the draft constitution. Meanwhile, Honorable Kande accuses Barrow of failing to respect the Gambian people's will. Mama Kande, leader of Gambia Democratic Congress, has accused President Barrow of failing to abide by people's will. Kande made these remarks on Saturday at GDC Congress held at Farafenni Mini Stadium. He was quoted as saying, "Our nation continues to face unprecedented challenges rooted in bad governance, corruption, as well as a continued marginalization of the masses, especially women and young people, from the national scheme of events." He said it is evident that people are currently facing uncertain times, which makes an interesting point that the leadership has failed to abide by the people's will. NRP working on full merger with President Barrow's National People's Party, according to Ahmad Ba. The leader of the National Reconciliation Party has said that his party's support for President Adama Barrow is unshakable, adding that the party is committed to negotiating with the NPP leadership for the complete merger of the two parties in the future. Ahmad Ba made this revelation while addressing his supporters at the party's National Congress in Gain Sanjal. We'll bring you a report later from our editor-in-chief, Jai. That's it for the Standard newspaper. Let's take a look at the Point. The Point newspaper is reporting that Kande calls on Gambians to take back their country, and GRA boss advocates for free movement of goods in sub-region. Newly re-elected party leader and Secretary General of the Gambia Democratic Congress, Honorable Mama Kande, has called on Gambians to take back their country to be free from man-made uncertainty that Gambians are currently facing. Kande was speaking at GDC's second Congress held on Saturday in the North Bank town of Farafenni. We are telling Gambians and will continue to tell them in a loud voice, get up off your knees, make your country great again, take control, he said. Now, the Gambia Revenue Authority boss advocates for free movement of goods in sub-region. Commissioner General of the Gambia Revenue Authority has renewed his call for member states to open up and endeavor to honor the ECOWAS protocols that have been signed by ECOWAS member states. Yankoba Daba was speaking recently during a courtesy call by GRA Board of Directors and top management on Gum Petroleum as part of its ongoing field visits. Dabo observed that one of the biggest challenges facing the sub-region is barriers in transit trade, citing trade barriers between the Gambia and Mali, which he said remains a major obstacle between the two countries. That's it for the newspapers. Let's go for a break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. National Reconciliation Party members on Saturday descended on Gain Sanjal in the North Bank region for the party's National Congress. The Congress saw leader Ahmad Ba and most of the leaders of the party retain their various positions in the party's leadership. Our editor covered the Congress and he came through with this report.
The NRP Congress was supposed to start early Saturday, but the death of the chief imam of Gain Sanjal meant the event could only start late in the evening. Leader Hamab's arrival was done in style typical of NRP. There was much singing and there was much dancing too. NRP has been a constant in Gambian politics since 1996. Party officials did not lose sight of this fact. Chief Imam of Gain Sanjal meant the event could only start late in the evening. Leader Hamab's arrival was done in style typical of NRP. There was much singing and there was much dancing too. NRP has been a constant in Gambian politics since 1996. Party officials did not lose sight of this fact. NRP contributed immensely to the overturning of the dictatorship in 2016 by joining hands with other opposition political parties with Adama Barrow as leader. And if that is one party that stood by the side of the president all throughout, it's NRP. President Adama Barrow and his NPP appreciate this. The NPP delegation was led by Lands Minister Musa Drame. As a show of political fellowship, UDP sent a representative to the NRP Congress. There has been much chatter about the future of NRP. Many say the party has collapsed its political life at the profit of President Barrow's National People's Party. Leader Hamad Bah cleared the air while speaking to NRP delegates. Most of NRP's leaders were unanimously returned to their roles, including leader Hamad Bah. It came at a closed-door plenary where it was also agreed for the party executive to negotiate a complete merger with NPP. Hamad Bah explained as soon as that announcement was made.
Midsar and Tracy, from the top 8 finalists of the Be a Star Senegalese. Their lives changed from day one. New original songs. Be famous and successful. Be a star in the Gambia.
And the biggest stage right now in Sierra Leone.
Being a part of Be a Star, it's
just going a step further in chasing my dreams and my career as an artist.
All you have to do is record a video of you singing your favorite song, not more than 2 minutes long. Send the video by WhatsApp to the following number, 22-99944, using an AfriCell number. State your name and where you're from. Be a winner of a fully recorded album and $500,000. AfriCell, be a star. Your road to success. Midsar and Tracy.
Welcome back. And now the People's Democratic Organization for Independence and Socialism also had their Congress on Saturday at the Kairaba Hotel. The party announced a new transformative agenda during the Congress, with newly voted leader Halifa Sallah urging Gambians to open their eyes to the reality of the country and making informed decisions. More in this report.
Home is where the heart is. Home is where you feel safe and secure. Dalaba Housing Estate is the newest estate by TAF Africa Global, located strategically along the newly built Sukuta Jabang Highway. Dalaba Estates offers roads, street lights, a gated community that offers water reticulation system, solar street lights, and a proper drainage system. Over the next 10 years, TAF Africa Global aims to build 10,000 homes in the Gambia for you to own. For you to feel safe and secure in a community with all the necessities to live comfortably. Home is where the heart is. Home is where you feel safe and secure. Dalaba Housing Estate is the newest estate by TAF Africa Global, located strategically along the newly built Sukuta Jabang Highway. Dalaba Estates offers roads, street lights, a gated community that offers water reticulation system, solar street lights, and a proper drainage system. Over the next 10 years, TAF Africa Global aims to build 10,000 homes in the Gambia for you to own. For you to feel safe and secure in a community with all the necessities to live comfortably.
Welcome back, viewers. It seems we are having issues with our sound today, so for that case we cannot bring the PDOIS Congress report, but now I'll be joined by our special guest on News Review today. Like I said before we started the show, comedian Alhaji Mohammed. Alhaji Mohammed, welcome to the Fast Network.
How are you?
How
is everything?
Everything okay. This has turned the other way around. It seems you're the one interviewing me, but I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. But everyone was busy.
Exactly.
Congress was siata. Parties will fana siata. Alhaji Mohammed. But if I understand, you are not into all these political parties. Why do you have a problem with the number?
Yes. Ninquota ta fasiata ka sofle. And wole be keka. Model BJ political party form kay telephone me bulubani marabo ni nyota political kon ni ko from what is a government imalom from the day-to-day activities of the state nyanda ka ron nyame, and which is very very important. Model BJ man qualify ka ke alkalo found soko a politician coming to a political candidate mu kulet me alanka foko chakandula da man ka comedy center nga fo molen politics man ka comedy. Comedians are willing to nga joke nga say nga nyo chacha nga murun sokon, but politics me alam ka fako more life le bije more balo le bije because ni ikata mansati ekake mobile imbayati so ni tam ni bulbani marabo ni nyoti to ko tel be kala wobban ko mansati wo manke chakante de sajo. So political party na be formula anyanta formula in seriousness la anyanta ka form inyanta ke scrutinize ba ke fon ya lon ko ite ila character nying ay qualified. 2 ila age nying ila education nying ya understand ka ku dama jibe ni ini musol fon tema ila pass record fa bete ata fa man bete ni be nyanta ka jibe la potol bar mo because I $1 million ile soto aliya samba aliya register o man nyankela
but ya alaj mame dol ka fole ko this is good for the democratic space to have different political parties. Competition on nyanta tarala jele.
We're not against the competition. We are against the way it is, the way things are going, which is very, very dangerous to our future. Why? I'll say this in English. I said, I don't have a problem with numbers. We're looking for qualities as well. Quality is very important. Those who are qualified to become potential leaders of our country. This is very important. We have to take a total assessment of not only your education, but your attitude, your personality, and your dealings with others before you even become a political, let's say, a political candidate. And then also, what have you done for your community? This is very, very important. You understand? Now, we've seen some political candidates, before they were not taking pictures with market vendors. But because they have an interest in becoming presidents, today you'll see them taking pictures from anywhere. This is a scam. This is the problem I have with Africans. The pretentious attitude that they have when they want something. You will see them stoop so low to the last man in the village. They will be communicating with you. They will have the same language with you because they need your vote. But as soon as they assume office, they don't even want to see these people. This is the kind of leaders we have. You see them taking pictures. 2-3 years ago, you don't even see them talking to normal people because they feel that they have class. I don't want to make mention of names, but I can give you a few examples.
Give us a few examples.
So...
But I don't know anything, so you give us examples.
Yes.
Because last time you did a story, you name dropped my party leader. Well, I have different parties. I am GPDP and GAP sometimes. But just kidding. You name dropped my party leader. Why? And Mansour is the technician's party leader too.
Bachili binaja do kumbola. Bachili ta kumbola.
Why?
Bachili be jalola. Ya bachili fonje ne ajibe ba. Ne any politician ne amanya mbaji ko fole nente. Ye momo ni ngene kan ba fala. Ye ka any politician la bi mbala attitude fole anu ma fole why qualified or man qualified. Bachili nyolte na molom ay mbunya horoma. But hani sate manya karfala la. Nga fale bachili nyol mu comedian olet aka mona kumbo. Amantal kumbo ka
emotional tale.
Ama emotional. Femo fentala ba kuri emotional killing bachili la. Bachili la forma emotion to the political. Bachili la ta palaso la baroya. Wo kumbo be ni minister da abede la. Femo na kebaye papa njay. PPP la nyaronko. PPP la candidate. High Commission. Alabanta wala. Minto Nigeria. Wala lafta man sa halano. Andu na mo kendolo. Kenya na tabari ngafo. Wala mantal politik kono. Modol bijebe palas nyini wala. Nga palas nyini na lonne. Bachili bi. Konko la bala. Aka membe kumbo strano long.
Konko be mo jamal la ñun sari ko non.
Atemu number 1 dati. Bachili kamimbe kumbo palasinta yan ko dinta yalo. Na tuta abede la. Ata kumbo la kotenke.
Sa ni de ko bachili ñol teng Papa Njie ñol teng sa jamal lemu.
Nko wala explain wala non ko bi mbe sirin damen ja ye politician aba bolete la dade. Ntata moto fala. Bare moto fa nyambala advantage na la disadvantage for lene.
Let's start with NRP. Kunung yela Congress kale.
Another
and Ahmad Ba has been returned as the party leader and coming ajibe nyaming ako there are talks of him marching the NRP to President Barrow's National People's Party.
Mota bulu. Abe muna majla. Barole mo sotati de.
Barole mo sotati Ahmad Ba.
E man kelim fam. Nin tonya na tan ko fala Ahmad Ba man tar majin la ma e kam ni ka ko ngal na patil tanye ka kilinti mole be bul mota bul alo tourism palace abole maintain court baro man ke dindinte amen aka baron nene aka fon nene amantar baron nene kan mota bula ka fo men na maji be mun maji ni amay maji lan kan ta kumul barola mo siata amantar maji ndade atebe nene ro la ni nyanyi ni ndiro
say ngajele fana GDC fana yela congress tole on Saturday
mobe mama kande bulle
ikafole ko UDP GDC, they are one of the biggest political parties in the country right now.
We have five serious political parties in this country. The rest are committee club.
So what are the five serious political parties?
Yes, many are serious in political quarter. One, NPP te bondilaji incumbent silom sembo bela. Two, UDP sembo bela. Mama Kande moba bull. APRC mobe bull. Elaftel eman lafel. Doi but ela organized. But ñil ngañu mo nano membe fu ñil be mo soto doi tele. But it organized. So organized wise ñe qualify le ko these are five serious political parties in the country. But the rest are committee club. Let them come and help us in the committee industry ngaje develop. Ndala ngafo. Because ita kami ñil men ka ñu 1 million ina ne ñil la kumo moy min tole sajo ita ne na moy min tole fon ñil ina na wuta sina ke hay al kan dem na kere ya kuma fo nge kabirin gambia no ta fobbi ali nga tonya fo ñoy way.
So Yamira ko the IEC should actually be doing more vetting before they register
these political parties. They are not working. IEC nyanda dissolve lale nga IEC kuto soto ni momo ko be doko wala ntako e mantar doko wala ndun toñante
ka be dissolve
e nyanta ka be dissolve from head to toe because e mantar doko wala e be ko di collecting la ni be doko wala ndun tatar la nyin chocho kenson ko parti political party dol bi wala into le nyanta ko ban na fon wala ne man nyanka lojal. But so register 17 political parties looking for less than 600,000 votes. Because Jamela election wato 2016, the scramble was like 500 and something thousand votes. So maybe nina 650 ngala faje. 17 political parties. It don't for be get hanging na for ya for ka ngol lembe. E ka dolgele ka meeting. E ka political party dolgele meeting. Ya meeting okemi congress fon e buka hani kake o fane ka mol le fu satel ko alcool wol nyanta ka register fo ta fon o buketen mira sajo atel men ka siga ndalen siga man sia bar mo ko ka tan mira le ka fa ko kar ko comedy ka hani sa ko ben ben politiko kono nyimanta kala cha candidate 2021 after sunkaro mbe wuran nta fon mbe wuran bukar mol man because ngan na kon na banko nyinta tula politician wal bulkatinya wo bantale Muhammad ka pantanye banko kan sunkar kola UC anona Muhammad mbe campaign kala mbe ta political party men serious ta mbe pour declare because nte politico tula mol bul na banko ni na dindon la suma hala timbulo kon wo bantanye banko kan we are very serious after sunkaro mbe ndakala politico kono for December tammi ngana muru na doko
mbe election ni yele right now anu mbe tembo minto diamo siatale
atambital
ika fengo bele moy anyone can just get up and say anything that they feel like. Looking at our national polity and discourse, it about describe la nyadile right now membi je wolom nyinti ko churumpa fode wala siata mo jamabe politiko kono bi malom fa memo politiko ti and then ka fa men na primitive loyalty wala be jam primitive loyalty wodu mu masiba wule mbalte sajo wo dangerous tabakele no soga political kono dron fitino sinano kadu ye modol je bitel bulata modo no ma wonene man wrong soto wo be ratri dron etel wo ni isa fa saka andu dal political ko yamal ndo ni mun na leader timbe tonya keso la fole na dia te nga ko ya na political party dot because ñi manke la kira joti
e ka jomala control la kina comme yebe political party jomala.
That's where accountability akadati world todi. That's where it starts.
That will explain me. But then you need to the party, you need to UDP. You lawyer Dabo, you get lawyer Dabo, you are wrong. And lawyer Dabo is a human being. When the first mistake, okay. That applies to any other political leader. So when you want to damage the Kotonia Footballia, tribalism, Kunimbalia, wole nyimbanko kasara. And the nola man fale nyimbanko te girwala. Na banko gele meni alon ka bako nem national issue na mo bele ka finti nyol. Barjang karim ko sosela polla wole nyimbanko halaki. Mo bebe kan fare no kan dron. Do fan biga hit ibukan fa hit neka. No do so ke ko kula. Ita sajo fo do biga ko ko hit for reason. And the domestic lifestyle na change into our political life. Na tribal line ngole ta nga dundi na politics kono. So sato bebe kamfari nyokan. Ni lafta ko mo aggressive ni mo arrogant ni la awot kena. Ibina Gambia janne yela fenko lo yela center lo. Mo bebe kamfari, mo bebe kamfari. Sain fon ka mo konton fo hakilo tujede. Because amari be kamfari kanne. Imo pukana.
Oh, ima alon fang sometimes.
And the politics killing. Ika mo so fiona fon na ko itabe minto na ika ko mbota NPP abuka son kela fiona. Abe mo kulim balialati. He baro la fen konta dati je. Nyim fen konta dati je. Enanta ka baro ni state bondi nyoto. Même mo baro tata ni me an ka foko mo la karfa baro la nyanta wala non. Fo dondi may sita do ko. Fo barol tam je. Attente, anda ni interfere je. Bari contract denna. So mo nyanta ka ni bondi nyoto. Memo mansa tati, ani memo state tati. Ya kamfa kenso gula nyokan. Na fato na nyimban ko mo bela tam. Bar gombe de jakasere. Andi ba to drum funi ko janko ha campaign mato site be ko kana ibe ko bo be fo nka mo do je ka fo ni na tareta ko ngam fam fa.
These are the
benna muruba sanne. Ite be muruba sanna pour mo. Ite be je fo hani subo bu kan do mo. Ite te mire ne be subo ni mina nya. Do be je birin banga so subo do fo sai mon subo do. I nyol be quarantine. I think these are things many are not can fight collectively. But Sadio be APRC la dro. Ya kam fa Sadio kan. Amu ko kela. And I write to the Kataro party. Fo man kala nyanto.
Nyanto.
Do UDP. Fo man ko la nyanto. Do baro bi NPP. Fo man ko la nyanto. Wa ta do kam fa la nyoka. Hani nyola sango sa albu kataji. Kulli albu kama beji. Wati binaja. Ibamu UDP ma do be kela. Ibamu ko NPP la ba de be kela. Amon dafa ntale ko mo ntel ka soma je philosophe bala won tati ni ngam mem fo ak ken
barinko ka barinko ngaje bula.
Yes, no, not prophecy. Take it from me. You know could be equal her UDP body on the case.
It's very important what you said because the political environment Benjamin it's so polarized. Coming after Benjamin, a diamos yata back and coming comfa na meta molkono. We all know the implication. Ika fintindile. A meta nyawanya you button it up and then it blows. I want us to link that to the current situation in Senegal. What is your reaction to what is happening there?
Nkolo fo along Senegal la kuwa critical tabakela. Ning hadama de on manke kilinti. Mansaka kufande andu ne mansata na fa kufanda da balbe busala busa kilona barnali atandi mansa o mansala ni manka mansa kilina diamte de mbe mansal bele advice la membe siri membe na bang bar janni mbe mansal fama la many ke follow wala nan ko primitive loyalty aka is very dangerous ni ta ko ta mansala mistake ko fola o même mu itala nyaton koti na meta dro muso ni ngene ta fo busala because kulu kan sumuna ka kewulti Senegal bi biri ye Ousmane Mota ya muta dalilo men kan ala la be London toñala ntabwa long tatije bari Senegal ko Macky Sall bandi olom tapale olom criminal wala be fok ba dori bi sinoka
that's what I'm talking about. Ibele Fintita. And even Usman Sonko addressed that during his live press conference today. Kasamang called the Mamam Fintita. Senegal Bele Fintita. And they put aside their tribes, they put aside their ethnicity. Everything was put aside for the purpose of just fighting for one thing.
The capacity of imagination is the principal source of human improvement. This is what is in Senegal. They are well capacitated. They are matured. We may not like it, but they are more mature than us. They are more comprehensive than us when it comes to politics, and they understand that they are from the same mother and father, politics aside. When it comes to national issue, everybody is in the forefront. They are military-minded soldiers. Every citizen has that in heart and mind. They speak one language. Walana Usman is free today. But ata fintila amari be fala kasola e be dol fon jala Facebook ba fala alhamdulillah ya soron gambia no man beta nyamo no do banko mo ila ku kende ka fule ku jawol nyim banko mo man beta anta Muhammad lafo amo kendo man si 1% le beta ata wo fon jama abama to Senegal o abama to Guinea Bissau o Sierra Leone o abama to Nigeria but ni typical Gambian not ila beta agarawte ma faman so baraman sia model bi wol kinyatal bar Gambia ja 1% mo beta billahi wallahi taala 99% be mo beta il tolo family dum to ko ande bu ko motan Senegal bi niade Usman Frita one language ko ngani akulu be fintende I've been following this 100%. 100%. But in the moment I did it's a more given you banning the celebrate. Tenta for Hassan and Dawaya. Will the package more soon the more con? Will not reflect in the development of Funk. And it's so you can write that more baby Dawaya. Hay kuronya do sita lampo te suto jammo man beta jammo man la fi mo do jay nta man tar NPP ma hani borona ko kendo bi do ko fa jay jammo ni to la bit do jay ka fa na mo ta jay la wala na nyim banko target hani university men jita ji ila degree nya bu ko la ke na fa because an kan no ken an no kelo warta an no hasibi warta gachingala ma Senegal ya bulo dila nge respect nge horoma ya tandi makela ko e manke fenti e manke fenna fenkerante andu wala nyanta ka tandi ni to nyanata yanga sa make Usman bulana within 3-4 days ay Karim soro na wati ay Khalifa Sall soro wati ay Usman na soro wati abita to na moro mtala ba soro and Senegal batinyala
Gambian was a karano about this situation in Senegal.
Nta karano la mba folal doro mbe sola hakilo la jantani te nta karana mbe mutu ma ko mbe foka sinemo is true he saying the fact but mota apply ta ko min sulfo it's not that but mota apply hard con because no be do so offended no kendo man si ajang Mungkin hari Usman Sonko ko yana ta jami'a sindiga tare da siyan fuara dia mutane tamuel ngon ta fa kana ala fon abuka Gambia visit ba ta malam nda jakal ta nyum ko wala ko la batare la fa do ko da la fa fon se ka kilin de ngani yole sene le ni ngani o man beta ni be mo ko ni an ka volo nyaton ko aba da la ta matinya non ko ta nya Talla man sakunda wala be dol ba dala dol ba tina because monam ila political life has reflect upon their day-to-day services taje mo do ni continue public service ani tana je mo ke hakilo to nyo because do be UDP na do be NPP dobe APRC because wol fana ngavale jameti jansa wol fana saibe silari la do kudla kula be nyum ko kay ñun ko fo yete bay eterno fuyan ka ko ibe jemu opposition oti ñun do be fuyan ka ko be ruling party lol fana na ko mandi ete e fana ngol tel pour y faire and if the government fail you fail wala nan ko même mo president Barrow anin state nge bo ñoto state muy fatality ici banno Barrow ma ñu state ñu ko ñu do ko ay ta ñaatu bar banko collectively nim man ka kilinti man sa c'est lapi ay asun lonkan asin kilin soro nta kuno la je an alaba ma ko la kan ntala andum man ne mesa
yalla mo jama ba fokan ne ko nyim fengo min be kering Senegal it probably goes beyond Sonko. More about this is just Senegal ka fanyaming complot and stuff like that. Coming about set up kan and wosifal. But you know the youths are out fighting for this man and coming more about these people are out not because the Sonko issue was just a trigger for them to come out because maybe we're battering and stuff like that. But what message do you have for the Gambian youth as far as politics is concerned?
Yes, they have to be serious. They have to partake in politics. Political participation of our youth is very important. This is the time for us to involve in politics. Because if you sit at the corner and say, "This, I'm not interested in politics," when you allow others to elect someone that is not qualified to be a leader, it will one day affect you or affect the lives of your children. So every citizen should be a politician. You should go and cast your vote. And so many youth will be sitting in the corner and be saying, "Inta data politics. One interest in politics." But at the end of the day, those in that position, when they do something wrong, you start to complain. But for that not to happen, you have to be part of the politics. You have to be part of the process. So when I'm funding kill nyantaka involved into politics, nyang campaign men kana think funding kill be nyantaka fentel hani artisan. Na campaign ke moy ngake ko nyina nyantaka e banko marambe mo fasa. De ninga fasa ro ke ninga men winta tro nga murun na do kol nga lonko nga makoro ke nga banko setup la abanda barkatal siria ko ita data politiko to for ninkel nyanto believe bondi la because nemo believe bondi sign ajibe tro most of the people in higher position don't trust the youth. If you have a talent, they don't trust it, not because they don't want to help you, but a man later found a talent la mistaken height or something where you have a comedy night. Yeah, samba one parastatal. Imalo. Amanke Jawayatal, but Imalo, they are not connected to us. Because most of the people working there, they are BBC, born before computer. What level?
BBC
born before computer. What level? So nita get be la hajo foi. Nita ko you want sponsor pro la program. E mera program ni mal benefit lo because they cannot reflect upon it. You understand? Only people of the contemporary age will able understand that. But nil they are medieval, they are ancient people. What be foreign na dollar to be. So until you told mbol bondi la je nya di replace. Isa ko funding kill they are about 60% of the population. But funding kele be batarin bi ke bari un leba construction le kan construction o men page ni ayaje funding ke balo ka mari be tuba budu bar momo bija director lum minister lum o ibe do ko la government la dol to o NGO men yan ka fok man sakundale empower abe mu nyi ke bari kono futu balati wolle tamu nyi building nyi mal peti funding kel tata fenti nyi banko ka na man ke diamoni batani atani kabula musol no ma Senegal ndal be bol
we hani defo
ha to na ngaf ye wuri ya cheperen kilometer no ya ne nyofe no ya ko fente bula e ni le bekel so ke bal be fare position olto so ko ke bal be bondi la nyaadi la nintal ko ndaka politiko ko no be bondi no la je so fonsi involved in politics 100% ngaje ko funding kel ye palasol ta ponding ma fo ke bal be mo je. I'm not against these octogenarians, politicians. But also, na youth soul, they should be part of the politics. They should understand what is politics. Because nita be siri, ete suluma be siri tonkonto ko na affaire oti yendati je. So may daba tar la jele.
Na dimita.
Ousmane Sonko la ñin dol ne man quartier fay bari findi ta jele. Tuma do e même fon fa ne man quartier fay. Oh ya men na mo fa ne da ba fa lan data quartier koto. Otali nga finti nga register nga quartier ta funding kel. Alin kana fo kon data quartier koto. Andum atel men ka ji university al khalfan civilization di bake politique ko la. Baral nyantal da kala politique koto. Politiko kumayata bake lembe generation o men kono be. But taita any politician will Belgium. Most of the people they can deceive no many elementary school. And the one like I can vote here because it's easy to win their mindset. And the one like I vote, ndel many ang demanding karang because on kata vote.
And most of the time told we have the chance and the opportunity to understand their policies and what they stand for.
Exactly.
Like
But if the layman will not understand that, go near bar fire, sagi fluffy, go ahead, means sama. Be all of a far kanja. Set over Junkula. While a rigu be play. While you're the mobasso sort of the tongue counter drum. You understand a corner fat a t-shirt killing sort of a men do. Don't phone code in the 2 years, far count of fun. Counting the call from Kadundam, a bouquet bonot. Because one day you were long. Well, I'm not going to better. Tasate dol to last villages, Gambia, Jantaka Tokele. Benetin Nian na di bamire ye boholo le si. Wol batatale. Nimba fara jandol bamira kuma kense on but go jio fon to bul. Ita ko be on kala late ninsi fula faado. Wole subodo mo 3 days. E man quartier.
Yamre dunya bele na fiye.
E man school so e man ji so e man fen so. So dunya nyanta wala na ko hadama di mo ko ne monete.
And Mohammed, we can shy away from this conversation all we want, but this is the reality of our politics, you know. We can shy away sometimes. Nika nyun kuma siya kafro ko ha. Well, you know, it's just some political parties and stuff like woman soto. You know, these people are voting based on informed choices and stuff like. But this is the reality.
No. Marseto muso eta yelo abale na talo kabalo. O famo lo. O famo ta camera famo ta lolo kanne. Wo wara so min moketo balo contante wala le yo tayata akela pejo bala
fo do mukki ankol la dima
ha abe siarne poster boys ibi jan hey ñini mal la falla nkamem faale ngalon ne politician men keta la molla man sia billahi wallahi taala bu kala fo nit ñi le e palazzo soto ni le palazzo soto tela office of konkoy camera nene melo andi ni tel la kasi.
But that doesn't even apply to just heads of state. Even a councillor or a mayor or momi alonko minister the moment is sita woglata to see them, to have access to them is a problem. We have this the Minister of Lands and Local Government to Ahmad Bass Congress. And the first thing I said was that I've never seen Honorable Drame address anything that has to do with his ministry. But when he was at the Congress, he gave a speech and he talked and stuff like that. But do you think they need to connect more with the people?
A man land follow. Never ever land for the landlord. Woman landlord. Barola for a landlord. Baroka estate dealing killer. Baro a landlord. But Drame for my memo land. Now we found for Layalon. I mean, all of cannot taste. Don't blame the man.
Drama munalon political.
My political. I meant to get all I all along. Will be mushokalati. They know what they are doing. They are not fools. You think they are fools? It's a camera drama you'll man correct. Drama la be men cake. Drama kuninta. How long? I've been regulating talent killing. Toaster! And I don't want to call a land minister and the address, but woman call it interest. And Teta Mol GB, more than your fat and land cool. Baronian taka mole. Baronian ta mole kela in land to men serious. I combolong because combolong problem or the Gambia jam. land issue be mu kombolti ndalla sate to land ta sanno lo ndabata dan nda fa borso to so ko land is out. Combo is the problem in Gambia when it comes to land. Banjul font. Banjul do la tol bul. So la bol fak. Do la ta Banjul bul. Combo lam Gambia the problem. So nim mo min nyanta kala Minister of Lands. You have to know Combo. You have to know Combo's problem. Combo alkalo la hadu mo nyanta ka belon. Combo kolbe men na jang. Land la problem on tata for la Gambia mba for la Combo. Combo Gambia the problem when it comes to land issue. E ka mo minto. Fo ina na mo Gambia sara land problem bi. Ina na mo basse land problem bi. Ki ina na mo land problem bi. Bari mo ina na mo land problem bi. Ba de ku problem mo ne kata bari. Bari biro boto la yefen na mo je ko. Huh? Land problem is Combo. Somebody who knows Combo. 100% ni to ko ke land minister. Isajas nim problem on hangama bambara sa mitigate no. Because land problem ita ban no la sai. Barol fon na jamano to bandanta jamano to ban. Adunta nyokono bakale.
Adunta nyokono bakale. We have people selling one land to 3 different people. You know, we have people buying structures at places that they should not buy structures, but imalong. We have this proliferation of estate agencies. Ibadula be
jamano land issue start. Barola issue. Because Gambia land problem from start to 2000 like a selena. Because 1990s kono mol kan yoso land la le Combo jang. Combo kol ne be ya la land kan ne ka lunta on so. Bar birim value ni kodo dunta je ño fa commencer.
Tiñata.
Nginom problem oti Combo. Meye men so men na fa tata clear. Meye men fu men na ngina tan because kodo dunta ja tata clear. Dol bije ye dula ni mbiri na de ko nyinta andu ye dilal ba birim ko do ndaje 500 by 500 na tan ne ke kon na kabilo ta folta Combo ja ni data physical plan mo ko prim balle bije ibe ko prim ko nyaadi no tilisamo nde nyim banko lonne kumo do bija sutata dala fotante nin kombe diam la jalla jambe bunjam fon be jurmala tumala billahi wallahi ta'ala I know this Combo ndaka study la ken ka research la ken kunin talen karanta nga dunia long andun tama telefon nka fem ko jangalon amanke tilimbaliati no Combo non Combo land minister ndase ke minister te ngani problem oba.
What is your solution to this problem?
The solution to this problem one kaito manyanka di coming menti banta.
It's too easy.
Alkalo fo lano nyimbe dami nina ta duriyata jo ala commission la men so dola ja Istanbul jurumaka lan manyan sanna one day I bang molka wulle lanje one day ta joro ke no atambito wala alkalo nyanta do kula to men ala bitaji kisi la fo je wafu ta fama wafu bar Sadio Brito bala lano wafu kan jaba alkalo ena wam aya stamba sign a deal anda alone ya wafu mosaba ma already
ibele fen solo la
do
ena woko en ko umfana nata
kaito la Francis la alkalo bulu folo ni alkal kotol men ya fon hani men fate la bade koto be jolo bulele nyante ched la
sawa
ye banko du nyotole fitina bina kanjam nimbaro mamol mako e lan koto ay minister sobe kije me yalan ka fuka ko bola nyoto nko yata banno la sai anda man ka koma kuma star jamano la kabiri yaya jamano la ni lan problem kuma star adunta nyoto wato ni man ka ko min barola ken kabiri yaya jamano lo
mira
metale akir kurso to fobi masibo be keka Combo dunta nyoto yela lano be wa fi akatulo ni suboni musunyene moti abala fawar I'm not against foreigners having land in this country because ndel na mol mo foreigner lati bankum la do bari dula do bi je buka be wa fu lun takol ma land kuma tale indianol jibe sabi jibe sa ni lota tonkon abe santa sabi ji dum be lo aso sukuta moma land soto eti
in some places fango mi yalon koy tolle tamu yela bungol lo inata ko tenke kana wo bungol fango boyndi. We've seen that situation that happened a couple of months ago last year.
Ndabra sukuta nganna life today 22 years mbe sukuta nge kanu yen kan bar mo dantange sate otinya ye muneke elano be wafu indian wol yani libanese san sabi ji dingu na wudu ta kata do aso o manke miracle ni dara america land on a sol kabirin colonial days itelle mu land on a sol te fobi banko bedun tanyoto mo danta ye banko tinya ni ko ya fo kari kulubale ni ko ba fala kari ma fon ni ya fo doli ye tajet ni to nya fo mo doli wuli ila hajo nyanta solfa dami ya tinya ngina be nyim banko ka
anyono mo siya
ha ndavo ngani mem fo jante bi nan normal bar ntama wori wala hada ma dum wasa mem tinya te buli tante nimme yen so salam nimme business dinna wa salam ni ma dina bar telling we have right to speak for the benefit of our children. It's very sad. Mo bebe silaring ne to nya fe sa ko ha kari sa info ado ko nya kolata because atebe jana la betenne no ali nga to nya fo ngala alala ni malla alala ha mbe kido cikala nga ñoo siyo banjang alama ala en tanka
wala Alhaji Mohamed yaadele Mansour atabe gaple bari ako comedian la party nga sa alafta sawol na la ko tenke bari sita jenna so fana ko ni mamandi jang bari bukal moy ko tenke ko kitabu la fenkol alla party kata nyaale
mun na mol de bar politiko manke woti ko boto du nolo politiko ko le atale ahamo staral bar famata bul he may have the intelligence because he's intelligent ngalonne na moro par politiko mu ko boto du nolti tili kilimbu kalo ko dole ka samba ka beon ko mandi ka bal fa ka sajiol fa membe sponsor wala jaman siade kitab man register follow so wala nan tata la kumo fola baki ate man register follow ate be kisi rol na register tala mbama bar santem ko do ta bulu
bari fele kala mo wacha nyani la
no wacha nga nyolon ne bi politician on men ko do sto jam few politician political party le ko din soto politiko na fulo le ka samba soko africa jam ko do tete buli be pikopol sanna men be campagne o kala men e nyanta kala biro lo men e mol soto foko do le buko ko do le kake nyim manke coming am against my boy I love him nakata manzati bifa wala fisante ku jamade kat ngala be comedy fasal but the truth is the truth big kitab needs a capital huge capital support I banko nyi lonne because akatama akatoka he knows the people of this country. He is connected to the last man of this country. But to influence that into love and vote, you need money. You need money. Nim kodo table wati min ite win. Jam kodo table ite win. Because be more be kata interest la politics of interest is either by position, opportunity, or direct financing of money.
Ay politiko tinya.
Ha! Jawara jamano. Eka moje kalafi mola for the sake of God. But Babylon man sa sembe ma bilana la falin. Chairman. Ya lon de benu APRC.
We ima wo fonyer. Nka ima wo fonyer.
Benu njera bare afta mbotaje.
Muntu male mbotaje.
2015. Kabirin chocho siata. But until na benu APRC la. Because ni chairman kana diamon tel ka happy no. Yalon tel kala fi kibir moko. Odron na nanka support no, even though I don't agree with all his policies. You understand? But I was one time supporting APRC. Bari so be nga fo. Political party dole bi jem ko ala kodo taliama bo kata kodo bal bari Mekumo kum fala dami o ma fon. Bina fero la fole jam. Ici la moyenne. Nga demandé un fono last week. Nili meni avec 1 million bondite kata political register. Ebe la company la loka.
Nkana nungol tot. Katung recently mo jamal ka folle ko with all these political parties, some of them we know that these are just, you know, NGOs for them.
Political enterprise, presumably, is what they are establishing of imagination, and they might have it. How? Why? Nimbi 50 plus yake constitution oko. Yanyi nyama political party ibita lola wolto. Mote but because ila influence ni. Ni second round sotoda ebe la fala political party ka jikita membe win la not men serious ta. Nyin kamale si minister ya sotono ila investment nying is in a profit make from taxpayers money.
At the expense of the Gambian.
That is the fact. You think they are stupid? No. They are investing their money ahead of time. Ni wanda Gambia no ka 1 million bond. Ala senior dol bi jol buko do moroki. But investment olom. Politics beke kan investment lati Gambia gan. One day fa nebe nyum falanya. Ko Muhammad nyum fa. Wala neka hani yeta register. Because ibe menje kan. That's what. Hey, nteman la coalition la kotenke. Momo la te fanal da mol be lo e fay. Nim coalition ko la ma problem. Wala na have problem with Hamad Ba. Because Barola wartati wala na la fakala baroka.
Abe fokan ne kotenke da. People are saying there's a possibility.
No, la baroka. Barati hanata mal la baroka. Barola mosiata tati. Mota Hamad Bulu. Baro is very kind to Hamad. Ba ma ko e Canada. Mota Hamad Babulu. Nkame fo ngalo. Wala atina. Alaftangi na ko nimbaro winda. Asala palaso maintain. Hamad Ba kesata. Wise man. Very wise man. Mota Bulu. Campaign nying abe modern tan netema. Ha. Nyonene tije. Abe dulal. But abe modern tan ne bulu. Wala nan koy political intel bu ataje back because of the nature of our work. But in Kamem Fueteng, this is the interest of all the opposition leaders. So that nimme election or win, ilafata can because he be compensate la palaso. Ne palaso deal minister killing, a director killing the other more killing. Within 1 month, contract na do la kodo recover. At the expense of the poor man sitting in the last village in Fode Kunda or in brief. It's very sympathetic, very sad and serious. So almost if I tell after that quartier fire way, pour mona. Ndala quartier mbo di la momo le kumbe fala ko la mi alit bero. And do nyanta kala molti me alon ka fako. You are very passionate about the well-being and welfare of this country. Because Gambia tambita atambita chipir chapar ko la le. Wala nan ko atel meni ala le demande soute alna politics kono ni officio nying a complaino ta banna kamansa kunda la problem o banga ta banno la officio ning kona sioni ata himola. We must participate in politics 100%. Ni wonda dron e kanela banko je molle bul memandie andu ta kuno la je because power be bul. So alina involved in politics. This is the right time. A man dying. 1 million kata register. Yena campaign at least you need $6 million. You think they are fools to spend that? They invested. I see for one son na coalition na kotenke. Anyanta tarla wala for one tarla constitution. Momo lati fana go independent and win the election, and then we know ko if it is NPP nga long ko NPP blame over tarletel da manaka. We hold them accountable. But be near baro chodi but do chodi la. So nyo chodin kabino lo nyola wala banko manta. What wrong?
Wala be caring hani saying.
Wala be caring. Because B, UDP ngol si hanya ye bulo tilim baro. Ebe muna fala birin dawa be jab khadia. One man.
Ko dol sa fo en ko alto ladi mol.
Atel ladi mo. Ni halifa diam de ko man sonka palaso ta. One man. So baro ba bolo.
Alay ma be ngebula ye programme o soro.
Yes.
Kacha diata bari wato man taraje.
Kacha be diari bakel wato soto bal bari murna nanne.
Inshallah.
Ma nyin sifal ketuko. Mbe mo be tentula mbe mo be jayla. Na kuma la ba mu mente. Alinga na banko kan. Alinga ya fasa. Too much of politics fanam better. Akatinyaro leke. Politics may along cover you are not sending message of love and unity. Na fata. Politico nyanta kela nyokanoleti. Disagree with your head of state, but don't hate him for no reason. Because B barole besire. Nim B munka baro oppose nsita jam. Nyanta kala policy le attack. Nyine wrongta, nyine mar wrong, anna nyanta improve la janne, nyine beta kunkam, ay menka beta da nga comment je, da men manta takam ku nga fay ko no al man nyankel. That is political maturity. But ye wuli dure man sannen, ya nen, ye bula la molla, ye bula bala, ye bula fal, woto banko sambal. Momo ko insult, abuse and assault. Abe banko irwandila, you are fooling yourself. Let us disagree on policies. Many fanam binakan, mol kana bulelan kane nene. They are opposition. Opposition ya manke enmity. Aka banko le diandi. Well, in government you have checks and balances and separation of powers. Because you have the judiciary, the executive and the legislative arm of the government.
Right.
But they operate separately, but complementary, they functional wise, they complement each other. So opposition is like that. Nim mansa mantaku, alkana mansa kajafiali hatinya. Policy mantaku come out and do a
in fact, bring your alternative.
Yes, support it. But the opposition will be jamal nene karamula la sadi. Nigeria. Ni be kela opposition yato. Opposition ya manke diam kel sound. E ka cool le ke approve moli. Politician will fond nyanta kela project sol jibe ye mune keno before assuming office. Bi ni enta samba BNC in the central bank. Fonda doko ka. Fonda bunyawlo. Bari yale ka katala londani. Ni lata ko you are opposition and you are serious. Mba soro nanyina. You are a serious opposition. Atandi mo lela project sol mumunati. Ye men fond achieve no. Ye etama hani kutubu ngolono. Hani ngala mansate lembenye nke. Oto tala takana tulu mo lela kodono. Politician ol nyanta project sol intellectual materials ngaje ko ye ngina ke ngina achieve. Ye ngina ke. Deni salon ko nyin na sita ninga na kolo karfala ta tinyala ba do ko kala but hanata jomala kata bi government hospitals, most of them jomala kata bi government hospitals yeta je kutubu nin kelin loje ko ngani ndi leptano la RVTH fela jam fo man sakunda ro na nyanda kake. As an opposition you have power, you have influence. Go out and look for funds. 3-4 million, each of them can have it as a serious opposition leader. Go out, look for funds. Here I had the RVT later, yet I yellow some. For it okay, no. Barrow will stop you from doing it.
He shouldn't.
No, he will not found. For man katwanya. Opposition ya multi, not coming to like a kodo in the mantakel agenda in develop. No. Mansa kundala dinkiral bedame nita laftanga banko karfela kabirin sign enyanta ka yilu akol kiji. Nobody is stopping any opposition to support any government project. But do you see them doing that? Natonya fanyoy white
Fay maje fay da balo smart because Tonya kesol be execute ka. Ita found you are surprised. Comme Mohamed ñu londi sifa babul. Nakuo mu nyabo talti. Ni Gambia fota ne fota femballa. So opposition on here wuli la project all tandi mola. Come in, they can challenge the sitting president. Not with insults. Not with kunuye menkete. No. Show us your inner development agendas. Not on papers. We are tired of reading papers. Buko membentala buku na siata buku kemetele. Mandol fon banno. I'm tired of reading and listening. Ala tandi na ngaje. Alta jonkon law. Public school solto. Alta le dinu la school fees jo. Opposition leader alfane attack. You challenge each other on projects wise and policies. Then we know Gambia are serious politicians. But ite koli so tetela party la agenda. You koli so tetela party la agenda. You are not doing anything for the nation. You want me to give you my vote? Nte Mohamed Dabo, a competent citizen, intellectual for that matter. For the nyake so woro le matter na carte bita. Purma. So me ko you are serious. You want it for me. Na carte keso chika ngadi. Politician, opposition fan, they have to think from that line. You have ni boni imposter boy ya letam ibe muskotol tale be ni tale ba kala fen koto. Ntel patata wala le. John kon kili ya tandine melo. Ikaboro sana asamaleta. Muskono mala mel be faka, you don't have to wait to be a president to help them. Use your political influence and go and support them at the RVT or Edward Francis Moore Teaching Hospital. Alta Fonsol create ab siarin tubabol bayrin jikita wala manjiki ala nim famal. Alta gi ala kodota. Don't wait to be a president yata dani rola. Once you register your political party, Alta Birikama B, they have a political opposition. But target opposition leptan jamal. Bolon woya lole baro metal janno be kala fen ko taalo amalo ko mi biraka politician janning abe kelate biraka narita clinic ndin soto wollum agenda ti nyanta kamel nadi ba nyili fon be la satel to ila student fon la jonkon moti je men kata ay ka sponsor e kake all these oppositions I bet let them bring the proof Mohamed Dawala I challenge them to bring it up. Ila school sol men be la satel to John Conti je mello. All of these politicians. Batili be kumbo men na nyini ka John Conti jollo.
Mo la problème motif na parti leader bu la ko ñaari.
No yale ka pretend bakele. And ñil benene opportunity sotole. From UDP to DOI to CA dole bije mol fon fol mo katleti fon bam for man minimum me long nde me be long but I challenge them come fon la own constituency ye taje ye project Clinton ni na ko telle bo keka mama kande fon ka bo holo sinu
yeah
ka di mol drinking water aka kala no saga nga soron jam ko mo siatale
dia mo siata bu ka bang bari be mulanan woto ma falale ala baraka. Thank you very much for watching the show today. Thank you very much Alhaji Mohamed for coming through to the Fatu Network.
Thank you
Abarka Bake. So that will be it for News Review today. Do join us tomorrow if you can. Thank you very much for watching and bye for now.